It's your girl Monet, and you're watching The Exchange Rate, the show with the host as high as her credit score. See, when I'm ready, it ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving is next week, and my schedule is jam-packed as I intend on stuffing as many turkeys as possible. First stop is empanadas at my cousin in Queens, then oxtails and mac and cheese by my aunt in Brooklyn, followed by turkey at Bob's house in Washington Heights, and finally, a hearty serving of spotted dick in the Lower East Side. What? Y'all are so damn nasty. Spotted dick is a lovely British pudding dessert. It has fruit inside and is best served warm with a delicious and creamy vanilla pudding. I just love a dessert with an accent. You know what I'm saying, girl? We're cooking up a really special show for y'all today because we're shaking up some holiday cocktails with Pam. I'm taking you to a pre-feast spin class, and the legendary, the honorable, Miss T.S. Madison is in the motherfucking house. I can't wait. I'm so excited. But first, let's get into the gig. Hit it! Yes! Ooh. Oh my goodness, but this is royalty. You hear me, honey? Yes, Coming to America could never, honey. Coming to Build, a movie starring on Exchange. Oh my God, so y'all heard like all of the Grammy stuff came out yesterday or 2 days ago, and Lizzo's leading the pack with 8 motherfucking nominations. Lil Nas X had 6 and Billie Eilish had 6. But to me, the gag of all of this is that Alicia Keys is hosting the Grammys this year. I know, that's my reaction too. I was sitting on my phone this morning like crickets. Because, falling, we love all that, but Alicia Keys is the host of the Grammys. Anyway, we'll see. I don't think it's gonna be fierce, but she might shock us all and gag the children and give us moments to talk about for the next 3 days, okay? But before we get into all the other shenanigans, we have a very special person in the house. If you were watching from this camera, we have DJ David Serrano here now of an Exchange Rate.
Hey guys.
Yes, David Serrano is a good friend of mine in New York City.
Yeah.
And he's a fierce DJ, and I was like, you know what? I want to have David be a little correspondent on the show, and let's just have a good, because I want this to be like a party, okay? We want music, we want a vibe, no liquor, but we gonna do all that other stuff.
We're working on that though.
For me, I got the liquor, girl. So I'm sure David is a very opinionated individual at times.
Yes.
And also here to be my fact checker, because y'all know I be fucking shit up all the time, girl. I done said someone did something else, and then y'all in the comments like, girl, that's not what happened. So he's my fact checker.
DJ Fact Check.
DJ Fact
That's
Check.
my name.
I like that. No alternative facts here, DJ Serrano. But you know who's full of alternative facts? Chick-fil-A, bitch. Okay, so. First of all, who went to Chick-fil-A this weekend for a sandwich? Anybody? Ah, you did? And you went to Chick-fil-A because they said that they're not anti-LGBT anymore. Oh, that's not problematic at all. Okay, here we go. So Chick-fil-A, listen, you live your life, girl. Cluck, cluck. So. So we all know Chick-fil-A has been notoriously the company's not anti-LGBT, but they support a lot of groups that endorse a lot of anti-gay rhetoric, and you know, they're giving them dollars. They be catering fucking meals for the White House. They be doing all kinds of shit, all right? But now they're shifting who they're donating to. So that's their claim, but like, hey, we're not gonna be supporting these anti-hate groups anymore. We're shifting who we're donating to, and we're really gonna try to change our branding. But bitch, Glad was like, we don't trust no bitch. Glad was like, we want to see the receipts. Who are these people you're shifting to? So then Chick-fil-A was like, okay, we got you. So they show they're like donating to lots of schools, homeless folk, and like to stopping hunger and all that stuff. So Chick-fil-A was like, boom, here are the receipts. These are who we're shifting our money to. And then they got so much hate and so much backlash from lots of conservatives because, you know, the people down in Andalusia, Alabama were like, oh, hell no, not our chicken. That was my southern accent. Yeah. I didn't do too well on the acting challenges on Drag Race, so that's what you got. So then they got so much backlash from them that they were like, JK, we're gonna support everyone again. So it's like they like stopped it, but not really, because now they're back to supporting everyone. And I think a lot of this is because of the whole Popeye's chicken sandwich crave. You know, did you eat Popeye's chicken? I surely did. Okay, I knew it. So they got, you know, everyone is living for these Popeye's chicken sandwiches, which really, I got one the other day. It is just the chicken tenders on some soft bread, okay? If you want to live the Popeye's fantasy at home, get the tenders and go get some potato bread from the Dwayne Reed. It is literally the same thing, all right? So they also tried to open, Chick-fil-A tried to open a store in London, at the mall in London, and they gave them like a 6-month, you know, thing to open the store and try it out. Bitch, they had to close after 8 days. They were thrown out of the mall, and like that's it. So I think the world is letting Chick-fil-A know what we feel about them supporting anti-LGBT causes, and you know they have made their decision. I think that there's still many. They just opened like 8 in New York. I feel like I have not been downtown in a long time. Bitch, I went to go fabric shopping the other day. There's one on like 37th Street, one on 23rd Street. So they seem to be multiplying to me. But across the world, over in the pond, all the Drag Race UK girls were like, hell no. So but Chick-fil-A, y'all tried it, but you're full of shit, and we still ain't buying your motherfucking chicken. So please. The last time I had Chick-fil-A was probably like college, like about 2011 or so. That was the last time I had Chick-fil-A. I haven't had it since. Now, that's not good. I missed the damn chicken because it's some good chicken. But I just feel like if you are giving them your money, then you're just not for the cause. And I'm about to be that girl getting canceled again. So here we go. Also, with David, do you eat Chick-fil-A?
No, I haven't eaten it for a long time. And yeah, for me, it's about the lemonade. The lemonade.
Oh, the lemonade is, oh my God, the lemonade really is good.
Good, yeah, I like it better than the chicken, but we're not here to support Chick-fil-A, so.
Yeah, fuck that. Okay, here we go. Also, with the Grammys coming up, like I just feel like there were no artists doing like fierce performances like back in the day. Like, you know, like back in the day, you think about like Gaga doing that performance when she came out the egg. You feel like Beyonce doing that Illuminati thing when she was pregnant with the baby at the table, and you think about shit like that.
She's leaning back in the chair.
Yeah, like she leaned back in the chair, and we were like, ooh, girl, this is some demonic shit, girl. This is some ceremonial bullshit. Like, it was crazy. But I just feel like, no, who? Can you think of one artist that is gonna give us Lizzo. Lizzo is the only one. From her, she did the Joyful Joyful thing at the MTV Awards. She did the wedding thing that was fair. She's the only person. Billie Eilish gonna get up there.
Just lead.
I'm a bad. like I just feel like there's no one I'm looking forward to. Like back in the day, I remember when the Grammys come on, I was like, oh bitch, I'm sitting time. I'm gonna fuck my homework. I ain't doing no homework. I'm sitting down. I want to see who's gonna bring it, but I don't think no one's gonna do that for us.
But Lizzo will do it.
But is she performing though?
I don't know, but she should.
I heard rumors that she wasn't performing, but maybe again.
Nobody's doing it.
DJ fact check. Well, yeah, okay, good. Yeah. You know who's not performing at the Grammys though? Flame Monroe. Have y'all seen this Flame Monroe Breakfast Club interview? Okay, it's a lot to unpack. Let's go. So if you don't know who Flame Monroe is, she is how I know her is that she had this YouTube trail of her that she put together maybe like 10 years ago when she was pitching a reality show about her life, because she was a cisgender man who transitioned to be a woman. Then she had kids, transitioned back to be a man, and then she transitioned to be a trans woman again. So she was someone who again, gender, sexuality is a spectrum. Live your life, whatever you want. So that's not the issue. The issue is that she went on the Breakfast Club, and she was saying so many problematic, hurtful, and just really disgusting things to the trans community. She said things like that trans women aren't really women, they're just pretending to be. She said things like, if you don't have a vagina, if it doesn't bleed, you're not a woman. Like, girl, the list went on of crazy things that she said on the show. And and I heard it was crazy, but I was like, no, people are overreacting. Girl, I was watching the interview. I was like, I was doing my makeup cringing. Like my eyebrow was over here, girl. I could not. Did you see it?
I didn't, but I heard that she was saying that trans women are just impersonating.
Impersonating, that's what it was. The trans are impersonating women.
Yeah.
And again, she says that her pronouns are he, she, and we, and that's how she wants to be called. And again, I'll call you whatever you want to. That is your prerogative, your business. But what the problem is going on places like the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club, if y'all don't know, it's a show that's been in New York for a very long time with Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, Angela. And Charlamagne the God is like a crazy, problematic person on his own. He's transphobic. He's crazy. So when you go on these shows, you're giving other people language and tools to assault LGBTQIA plus people. You know what I mean? So now, if you go in the comments of the video, girl, the comments are crazy. They're like, thank you, finally, someone is speaking sense. Finally, some of these LGBT crazy people are, this person can, like, it is just, they are just being so gross and nasty. Like, I just cannot believe it.
Didn't she also say that she's only a part of the community 4 hours?
Oh yeah, yes. Yeah. Thank you for that. She said she's only part of the community 4 hours a day, basically when she is doing drag and working. So I know, girl, if you have time, again, you have a clip? Okay, play the clip.
Well, you know, I've been getting heat, say I'm not a full trans woman, and Flame, I don't know how you identify, but I feel like I'm a whole woman, I'm a real woman. I didn't learn how to be a girl from watching a boy. I learned how to be a girl from watching a woman. My mother, my aunties, my grandmother.
That's real.
That's how we learned how to be girls. So first of all, let's give the respect back to the women. We are female impersonators. I'm never going to be a woman. Even if I get a SRS, I still wouldn't be a woman. It's not going to bleed. I still have to have electrolysis in it before I even get it. I'm not going to have any children. And you still got to lube it up. It kind of defeats the purpose because as a connoisseur of the very beautiful JJ, when she wants you, you know she wants you. It's running down her legs like lotion.
Girl.
That was a lot of information.
If you have time, I mean, I don't want to give Breakfast Club the views, but I watched it. And it is just, I mean, it is so cringy. And lucky we have T.S. Madison in the house today. I'm sure she has a lot to say about it, so we'll talk to her about it. But Flame Monroe, moving on. From Flame Monroe to Kim Kardashian, bitch. Here we go. So again, I love the Kardashians. I love the Jenners. I've watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians since season 1. I still watch it. Yes, I know it is not good TV. It is just a guilty pleasure. You put it on in the back when you're stoned in the shoe, where it's just good background music. But Kim K is now going through a reinvention because Kanye has stated that he wants Kim to show less skin. He says, here's a quote, "You're my wife. It affects me when you're too sexy." Here we go, policing women's bodies, number 1. Number 2, bitch, that's how you met her, okay? I mean, we all know Kim to be, she is like, in my opinion, one of the sexiest people alive. Like, the body's everything. Like, that is, can we go back to the other clip? Can we go back? There we go. See, iPad. Y'all know how that worked, right? I mean, this was, also, he said all this right before the Met Gala last year. This was her look at the Met Gala. So, like, he's, like, telling her this one day. The next day, she's like, well, I'm gonna, which, by the way, this is just fucking stunning. Is it not, girl? But this is the Kim K we know. Again, this is Kim K showing body, which, I've never seen a tinsel wig look good on anybody, except this hoe. I've seen many a drag queen try, but have never, oh, well, Cher too, well, obviously Cher. But like, I've seen many a drag queen try, David Sorrell, I know you done seen the drag queens up in the gear, girl.
No comment?
And Trinity would try, anyway, you know what? No. Anyway, so let's fast forward to what we have seen Kim wearing lately. This has been like her past 4 or 5 looks. So they're all like turtlenecks, like very up. She wore this like oversized thing. Like so she's covering up her body more. I mean, that's kind of covering up. It's kind of like she knew Kanye was like, that's like Kanye left, and she's like, okay, reveal. You know what I mean? And she's like, I'm gonna show more skin. So. I mean, she's saying she's approaching 40. She's a mom now. She's approaching 40. But again, who says that you have to dress your age as such an antiquated thing? And like, girl, first of all, 40 is like the new 21. Like, all my friends who are 40 are living their best lives and living their thing. But it's all Kanye West is now this like big gospel musician now. He be up rapping with Joel Osteen on Sunday mornings, girl. Like, I know it got back when my grandmother was like, oh my God, that Kanye West. I was like, because my grandma watched Joel Osteen every Sunday morning. And then my grandmother was talking to me about Kanye West. I was like, what's he? She's like, yeah, he was on the service. I was like, this is a mess, girl. But you know, and he probably thinks it's gonna affect his gospel image, and he's probably gonna, I bet you in the next 3 years, David Serrano, I will bet you that Kanye West is gonna open up like an actual church. Like he's going to open up a church.
But isn't he running for president?
Well, it's what I mean. He's gonna open up. Apparently, he can do everything. So
I heard Kim has actually changed her name to Of Kanye now. So.
oh my God. This is why you're here, David. You can say the things I can't say, and I can't get in trouble. Woo! No, but I mean, if this is her decision, she wants to do it, then I support it. But if you're doing this to appease Kanye and make Kanye feel better about his God complex that we've all known about for years, then I don't think it's cute. Because Kim K is sexy. You want to be sexy? Bitch, when you're Cher is 70 years old, and Cher's costumes from her last tour, bitch, Cher was bearing it all, okay?
She was sharing.
She was sharing, exactly. So I hope Kim finds a nice balance between making Kanye happy and just living her best life and being her true self. So Kim, we love you. Well, I love you. Because they're shady over here in this corner. He was like, Dave, are you watching Drag Race UK?
I'm actually working it.
Oh.
But no, I'm not watching it. No, I am. I'm watching.
Who are you rooting for? Who do you like?
I like the Vivian.
The Vivian.
She's really good, and her Donald Trump was like
it was
so
spot
funny.
on.
Spot on, yeah.
Spot on. Ginger Minch could never, because she did it. She did it in season 11 thing. She tried to do it. But she didn't speak. Anyway, I really like Bag of Chips.
She was great too, as she was Margaret Thatcher, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and those two together were
They're really good.
hysterical.
Make some noise if you are Team Vivian for the crown. Okay. Make some noise if you're Team Bag of Chips for the crown. Who else is there?
Davina.
Oh, yes.
DeCampo, yeah.
I love Davina. Make some noise.
You forgot
I love her. Gowns, beautiful gowns. Thank you. Y'all knew. Thank you. Make some noise if you're Team Davina DeCampo.
Oh,
really?
the one we forgot.
Oh, I was not expecting that. I was expecting like a. Because most of the internet is like Team Bag of Chips or Vivian, so Davina might win. They ain't getting no money. They're getting a show on Wow Presents Plus. Like. Yeah. Anyway, well, before we spoil the finale for y'all, Jake Yonce's back with our very last recap.
Who is gonna get exposed tonight?
Bag of Chips is stunning. Vivian looked fit. Bag is in the bottom. She treats her mom like Hello everyone! Today we're going to be breaking down the second to last episode of Drag Race UK. I thought this would be the last episode, but it's not. They are going to a top 3, more of a traditional finale, I believe. And this episode they had a puppet mini challenge and it was everything, bitch. However, they bring the family members in for the family makeover and everything seems to be going well. Cheryl got her sister, Davina got her sister, and then the other two, Baga and Vivian, got their mothers. So it was pretty evenly matched, different types of drag, different types of comedy, different angles you could go at it with. However, Baga threw her mom under the bus, bitch. Now, at first, when watching this and seeing the Twitter interactions, which we'll get to in a second, I thought like, oh, this is just their relationship, and it probably is. However, Baga's mom is visibly upset because she feels like she fucked it up for her son on this huge TV show, like in front of everyone, and she's a shy person. It was really cringy to watch because Baga's like up there on stage being like, oh yeah, she doesn't look like the other girls, I had a disadvantage, like, right in front of her own mother. And Vivian's kind of like, you owe your mom an apology. And then Baga's mom starts crying. It is the absolute worst thing I've ever seen. Like one of the worst and best makeover challenges ever on Drag Race. Now let's get to this robbery, bitch, because this was the robbery of the season. And last week that was the opposite. However, they kept Cheryl around for so long. She comes in the makeover challenge. Girl, look at Cheryl and her sister. Tell me which one's Cheryl, because I had to stare at the picture for like 15 seconds to see which one was which. They look the same. And spoiler alert, Cheryl's the one who went home. What the fuck? How did Cheryl go home on this challenge? She looked so good. She could have gone home on the last challenge. I have no clue how the fuck she went home. She did. Unfortunately, they waited until now to send her home. Anyway, next week is the actual finale. I know I said last week that was the finale this week, but I was sorely mistaken. It's gonna be everything, bitch, so be sure you tune in. And thank you so much to the Build series for having me. I've had so much fun covering this season, bitch, breaking it all down. And back to you, Monet.
Thanksgiving is almost here, and we need to toast our new Drag Race UK winner. I don't want no spoilers, I'm not saying it. Cha-ching! So you know what time it is? Here is Pam for some Thanksgiving holiday cocktails. Hi, Pam.
Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing?
I came to make cocktails with a cocktail.
Yeah, because you should always arrive classy like that.
With this cup too.
It's like pre-gaming the game. So. I also really like this glow up. Look where I am now.
I know, right? Moving on up.
Moving on up.
To the main stage.
I can box up with the best of them, right? Yeah, well.
I love this skirt, by the way.
Thank you.
It's very cute.
I know it's holiday season, so I want to get a bit festive, right? I'm always just trying to look as good as you. Let's be honest.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's Thanksgiving. Yes, I can't even compare. But it's almost Thanksgiving. Are you excited?
I am. I plan on doing a lot of eating this year because, you know, I started keto, then I
How's that
stopped.
going?
So
Okay, well, that's how it's going.
yeah, it's Thanksgiving. I'm like, anyway, I'm not doing keto, so I'm gonna eat the fuck whatever I want to eat.
That's right, and you're also going to drink, right?
Oh, 100%.
Well, Thanksgiving's all about family and friends, and it's all about sharing something. So I thought instead of doing single cocktails, we teach you how to make a pitcher cocktail for your friends and family at home. Yes.
I'm about to say, girl, what in the medieval times, girl? And they're like,
That is a single serving for.
could you imagine?
I call this a single serve when I'm nice and sad in the
Honestly, though, that is me on a Saturday night in my apartment, girl.
This says I'm single. So. But I really want to teach you how to make a great cocktail that's very seasonal.
Okay.
Again, like easy to make at home, even though you think I'm crazy with my ingredients, but but something really, really great. So pitcher cocktails are really wonderful. You can prepare them ahead of time. Just note if you're going to add dilution with the ice to add it right before.
Oh, so
okay?
yeah.
Keep it in the fridge.
Got it.
But we're also doing a sparkling cocktail.
Ooh, I
Champagne.
love Prosecco and champagne and cocktails. It's really cute.
Oh, and I brought you champagne.
Oh, yeah.
Not Prosecco.
What's the
best
difference,
stuff
by
we
the
do.
way?
It has a lot to do with the production, also where it's made. Champagne can only be made in France in the Champagne region.
So that shit at fucking Dwayne Reed, what is that from? That's from some French dude in Harlem's basement.
Yeah, that's where headaches come from, and heartache too. So what the greatest part about this is all you need is a measuring cup, right, and your ingredients. So I made that lemon juice for you. Yeah. So we're gonna add 8 ounces. Again, this is about for 8 people or 2.
So an ounce.
Of a cocktail. So 8 ounces of fresh lemon juice going in there. Yeah, let's real talk, right?
Yes, girl.
Yeah. All right, so it's going straight into the pitcher. I had made ahead of time for you a beautiful cranberry clove syrup. Cranberries.
Cranberry clove syrup.
Yes.
Okay.
So I took cranberries and I boiled them with water. I added equal parts sugar, and also with some cloves, and that's it. And I just
Can
strained it out.
I taste that?
Yeah, of course you can.
It's good.
How's that? Good. So
The cloves give like a little spice, I want to say.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a little bit spicy, which is really
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Yeah.
Indigestion.
But this will help with the cognac.
There we go. Cancels it out. I love that.
We've got really beautiful cognac from Frapin over here, and they have a new one that's really phenomenal for mixing with.
Okay.
It's their 1270, so if you see it in the market, I love it for mixing.
Frapin. Okay.
But I infused it with apples ahead of time, so we got this apple cranberryness going on.
Oh, Pam, you are really working for the check today, girl. Infusing and Frapin and all kind of shit.
Frapin. And also, as a Thanksgiving gift, left you a little bit of my infusion, so you can take that home.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, none for you.
I give guys my infusion when it comes to my house, too.
Yeah. I'm coming. Okay. Noted. Hey, guys.
I honestly don't even know what that means. I just said it.
We're just gonna roll with it. So I know it'll make more sense when you add 12 ounces of that into this drink. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a lot, but it's actually an ounce and a half per cocktail, so
Got
it's
it.
not too much. Do you want to pour that in for me?
Yes, please.
And you can smell it also. It has a little bit of the apple.
Oh, yeah, that smells so
I like to use
good.
Gala apples. Are really great for this infusion. And so we're like.
Gala are the orange-looking ones.
Yeah, it's like the red and green ones.
Yeah, okay. Red and green make orange, just so we're clear.
Colorblind? Nah. I did art classes once upon a time. And so this is Cherlin. I should put labels out. This is a really great new champagne that's to the market. Actually, Isaiah Thomas, the basketball player, he bought the land, so it's actually one of the first and only champagnes where the land is owned by a person of color, a black person. So we really celebrate that.
I love that.
Yeah, it's really amazing. And why I really love this champagne more than some other ones right now is because this has less sugar. They don't add as much sugar in the dosage, the second part. So it's really nice and dry. For everyone at home, we're gonna open this on air. Okay. No, it's totally fine. No, it's safe. It's safe. Okay. Just so you know, if you're gonna do this at home, always keep your finger on top of the gauge, and there's gonna be 6 twists. Did you all know that?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it always opens. So when you have to make this at home, or you have to open a bottle, just know it'll be like 6 twists, 6 twists. You know what you're
Really? Is it always 6? Like no matter what?
Always 6.
Huh.
And if it's not, you're like return.
Oh, because somebody
yeah. I do like to use a napkin or something on top when adjusting it, but this is not supposed to be like the huge pop that you hear. It's supposed to be a nice little whisper. Just a little bit. Oh, you were scared over there. You thought I was gonna go cry. Oh, ye of little faith over here, okay? Yeah, I see. All right, and we're just gonna
whenever you
add,
want.
Right?
Okay.
I mean, not whatever I want, but we're just gonna keep adding.
Yeah, why not?
And I mean, you want more champagne,
yeah.
right?
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's like a chemistry test.
Do you remember that the bubbles are gonna make it rise a little bit, so we have to
let it
slowly.
Let it relax.
But instead, we don't have our shakers, so we're gonna have to like sexy stir.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Does it matter which one I use?
No, but I got you the nice, like that's a beautiful queen spoon,
I love
you know?
a long stir.
And you go in and just stir it lightly. Yes. Stir face. Stir face. Stir face.
Stirring with nails on is really hard, by the way.
I know, it's not the easiest.
It's not.
The things we do for
You
fashion.
know, for beauty.
For beauty. So this is almost ready, which is so nice. We're gonna stir that up. And your garnish for this doesn't have to be crazy. We don't have to go.
You're right. We ain't trying to get, that's too much.
We're not here to make like those award-winning like Instagram cocktails. We're here to get everyone like messed up during Thanksgiving.
Hello.
You can't stand your family, right?
What say? I'm the person for Thanksgiving. I'm not bringing no turkey. I don't bring no ham. Bitch, I'm bringing liquor and a cake. All right? I'm bringing liquor and a cake. If you don't like it, I will take it home, please. Oh, and I'll leave with my stuff, all right? I'm not leaving nothing. I'm leaving what I came with.
Where's that bottle?
Hello? There might be
My
one. Are you joking? I'm serious.
Oh, see, I know you're not kidding.
I'm not
That's the whole
kidding.
part. All right, and then we're just gonna pour this into the glass, just like so. Nice. I realize I make a lot of pink drinks on the show, but like they're beautiful, so I don't.
Yeah,
really
why
care.
not?
Yeah.
I just finished that tequila you gave me last time.
Really?
Yeah, I finished it 2 days ago by
Finally?
myself. I was watching on Big Little Lies. And so I was just throwing it back, girl.
You need some tequila for that show. Yeah, it's really
What is
intense.
a tart?
Yeah, because they're just fresh cranberries.
Oh. You just pop these in there?
Yeah, so you just pop. She's like, what? Why is it so
I'm like,
tart? These are not those sour apple heads. You're like, okay. Different color, red and green, right? Red and green. So you just pop them on top. The fun part about fresh cranberries is that they float.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Nothing
So
else.
it's a really easy garnish. You can also candy them and put them on a skewer. So ideas at home. Yes, little tidbits. You just go and Google like for any recipe for that. And then last but not least.
Are these organic?
Yes.
Okay.
You bougie right now, okay?
I live in Hamilton Heights, honey.
I brought you cognac and champagne. And she's like, are these organic?
And then you put a little sparkle on it.
Yes, we're celebrating.
I love that.
So I thought a little sparkle for this holiday is never a bad idea. And so just pop a little one in. It's a fun way to, liven up the glass when the company is not very lively.
Yeah. Through all the tidings we forgot and ever got to make some noise for Pam, y'all. I love it.
For you.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Let's
cheers,
taste
my
it. Oh, that's good.
You got it.
Yeah, online. I'm not joking. These are really good. All right. Oh, this is good.
I'm so glad you like it. Well,
Yes.
happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, and I'll see you probably in the new year, or hopefully maybe before.
I think maybe before, so stay tuned.
Okay,
So
good.
we're
Next time for
cocktails
Pam, y'all. Wow. Oh, yes. Well, we got our cocktails. Now, maybe we should work up an appetite for turkey and stuffing and all that mess. A little cardio should do the trick. Hit it. We are here at New York Sports Club for Psych Fitness. We're gonna work out, we're gonna sweat, and we're gonna get skinny together. Y'all ready? Let's go!
You know that I love you, baby. You know that I love you, baby. You know that I love you, baby.
So I just imagine at the end of this, it's gonna be a brown puddle of water and 2 lashes just floating in it. This is so crazy, this is so stupid. I can't believe I'm doing this. Are these Dolce Prada or Dwayne Reed? What is this? Oh my God, these feel very like mood shoes. Wow, God. So technical.
While you are in the saddle, hands down, flat or rounded edge. Perfect. Sit nice and tall, 2 to 3 turns up. In 3, 2, 1.
Girl, that was fucking wild. I look like a wet animal. My legs feel like jello. I look crazy. The big thing was I was sitting down on my balls the whole time. Because now I'm fully evacuated. I don't think this is like a regular show for me, girl. I get like, I perform, I work hard, I perform hard, you know what I mean? It's like a regular day for me, but this was just more intense. Keep it in rhythm. Dominic was fucking amazing. The guy next to me was so hot. I was like, I want all of this thing next to me. I couldn't even focus because he took off his shirt. I was like, woo, let's all do it. She broke the internet with her 22-inch weave, and she's gone on to become an entrepreneur, author, activist, recording artist, host, social media superstar, and more. Please welcome the queen, the new supreme, Miss T.S. Madison! Yes, 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 yes!
Serving,
You're giving me Dora Milaje.
I was gonna say something, but I was serving Little Kim realness.
It is very that. Get a little Kim with a little like the Dora Milaje, Wakanda.
Very,
a very Okoye.
I saw you out here with this the dashiki on, girl, and I was saying, that's one of those host roll calls, girl. So I know you know about that.
Maddie, how you doing?
I'm fine, and I want to thank you for having me on your show.
Are you kidding me? I'm so happy. We're so happy she's fucking here, all right? Oh my God, I'm dying right now. Cause I fell in love with you back on Vine.
Tell me what happened on Vine, bro.
Oh girl, new weave, 22 inches. Girl. If what is it? If you're not rocking 22 inches, you're practically bald.
It's if you ain't rocking 22 inches or better, bitch, you're practically bald. you gotta give it to him with some little character to it. Look.
Well, let's take a little sip.
Yeah, cause I saw you in the back making.
I want to get you nice and lubricated for the show.
Listen, I'm already wet, honey.
Cheers. Oh, you like that? You like that?
It's cute. It could be spiked up just a little bit more.
Oh, a little more. Well, you know what? We don't want to get you crazy, girl.
I never get crazy.
So you came up. So is this okay? Are you one of those Southern people that hates New York because of the weather? How do you feel about this weather?
Well, listen, New York is always a big thing for me when I come here, whether it's hot or cold. And I won't live here because I don't like all that brick.
Yeah, but I feel like you doesn't she give you like a New York spirit,
You
New York
think?
vibe? Of course,
Because
very
I'm
New York
loud,
attitude.
loud and in color.
Yeah, no, girl.
I'm loud and in color, so that's everybody.
Yeah, but you got like, because you have like a no nonsense attitude. You don't take any shit.
Okay.
And like I feel like I could just see you living like a high rise off of Central Park.
You know, to be honest with you, I don't like brick. The only thing I like brick is a man.
You like dick that's brick.
That's dick. That's brick.
Dick
Now
that's
listen,
brick.
I didn't want to come on this girl's show doing all that ratchet shit that I do.
Oh.
But I just want to hear it out of your mouth live.
Uh-huh.
Do I have permission to be T.S. Madison?
150,000 fucking percent, bitch. Okay.
Now y'all heard her, right?
Yeah.
People? Now y'all heard her.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's get the motherfucker started.
Well, okay, so I want to tell you because this is what I really want to know.
Okay,
First
come
of all,
on.
congratulations on the on the Out 100. She just got announced as one of the Out 100 this year. Because you truly are an innovator. Everyone, people in Asia, Australia, everyone knows your name.
They know my name.
Which you
and
got
they
the
know
girl
the
sitting up right and high, girl.
Listen, honey, this is TV, baby.
And also your show,
The Queen Supreme Court.
The Queen Supreme Court. How did that come about? Because I'm very curious. Because I know the drama with Kaya and her shady bullshit and shenanigans. So what's the tea going on with all that?
Well, I mean, I don't know that person. I've never heard or seen of that person before in my life. I do know a song that's nice on the radio. There. But I don't know that person. But, you know, that a former co-host and myself, we had a show going on. We split. She went her way, I went mine. And a rebirth. I had to rebirth it, rebrand it, rebuild it, you know, come from the ground up and start it over. You know, you can't let a bump in the road stop you from a vision that you've seen. You know, with people out there that have vision, you can't let the speed bumps stop you from getting to that destination.
Yeah.
And that was just a speed bump that I ran over.
You sure the girl? You ran it over? you let that hoe have it.
Didn't even look in the rear view.
I know. Because
Bless her heart.
Bless her heart. Well, if y'all don't know, it's a lovely artist. My neck, my back, my pussy, my crack.
I love that song.
All right, it's a good song.
Yeah, I love it.
If we were to put that song on right now, would you dance to it or would you say next?
I'm always going to say next. I'm going to say next.
And you also had the shows on Wow Presents Plus.
Yes.
Which are these?
Let Me Pick You Up.
Let Me Pick You Up.
Now, wait a minute, bitch. You know, all the stuff
Yeah.
that I've done with Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just grateful for where I am in my career because I started out like I was before Vine. So some of y'all been following me before Vine. But then some people, you know, have got introduced to me from Vine. You know, New Weed, 22 Inches, Come On In. You know, all the little crazy shenanigans I did. But, you know, at that time, I was selling a product.
Yeah.
And, you know, people didn't understand it, you know, and it made me money.
Yeah, because you have definitely taken like a hard, you made a hard left, and you have like you have rebranded, you have changed I mean, you've catapulted yourself into the mainstream.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
And like, did you see that happening for yourself?
To be honest with you, I didn't see myself catapulting into this area that I'm in now.
Yeah.
I've always been in the homes of men and women.
T.S. Madison, she was involved in
adult material.
In
I've
adult
always been in
entertainment.
the home of men and women.
Gotcha.
You know, but now it's more. Men are more able to be like, "Hey, Maddie, me and my girl watch you." I'm like, "What you watching?" What did you see?
Malik Yoba, you know.
Hey, you know, well, I know what he watched.
I was very curious to know your take on that whole situation.
With
What
Malik?
did you? With Malik, because he came on this show and he explained to us how he's always been transamorous and that's
Trans-attracted?
Yeah, trans-attracted, and I am very curious to know what my friends who are trans and what you feel about.
Well, my
this.
only thing with Malik, which I've come to find out later that he did say, because I wanted him to express more than attraction.
Yeah.
I wanted him to express I love.
Yeah.
I want to be with.
Right.
I am with. You know,
Yeah.
and if he did say that, because I didn't really follow it deeply like that, because I was like,
That.
oh, girl, here goes somebody,
Yeah.
you know, coming through, capitalizing off the girls again, you know.
Yeah.
But from what I heard, you know, isn't he dating Carmen Carrera? Is that the truth?
I was not told that, but I don't know.
Oh, is that just in the whispers in the community, or is that? Well, you know Carmen Carrera in my history.
No. Oh, girl, what? Tell me the tea.
Well, Google is your friend, because we ain't got a whole lot, because I would, you know.
Did she pop off at you?
I mean, she had a misunderstanding with with her interpretation of trans, my interpretation of trans.
Yeah.
And you know, at the time, the T word was freely used.
Yeah.
And at that time, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me clearly. At that time, I didn't have an issue with the T word, because the T word was how I capitalized and made money in the industry that I was in. You hashtag the T word, there go T.S. Madison popping all up everywhere. Honey, and that means you ran me my coin.
Got you.
But once I was catapulted into this arena in my life, I come to find out that I had to take myself out of me and put myself in everybody else's place.
Yeah.
And say, all right, T.S. Madison, no, you did not ask to be anybody's role model, anybody's spokesperson, anybody, but the weight has came to you.
Yeah.
So this is why you can no longer run through your backyard naked screaming, the haters keep chasing me. This is why you can't stand at the door telling them to come on in naked. This is why, you know, you have a bigger responsibility now. So it changed for me. My views changed, because just because it didn't bother me didn't mean it didn't bother somebody.
Right.
So I had to take myself out of the situation and look at it from a perspective of it's bigger than you, T.S. Madison.
Yeah.
So know that if it's bigger than you, feel it. That it's feel it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of like what I wanted my sister Flame to do.
Yeah. Well, now that that interview was so crazy, and I didn't even know she was on there, but I was scrolling through my Instagram, and the clip on your channel with her on your show talking about it, and you were coming from a place of, look, you whatever you want people to call you, that's fine, live your life. But for me, and she was still trying to berate you and say, but when they say, like, can you please? I was like,
okay, for me,
it's the craziest thing.
Everybody in this room owns their own identity.
Right.
That is Flame's identity. I do honestly think that Flame is more fluid than transgender.
Right, yeah.
And I think that what's confusing is that she identifies as transgender by looking at her, but if you listen to her and
non-binary,
understand
gender non-conforming,
that she's fluid.
Yeah.
She said that she likes
women,
and trans men.
Yeah.
And she likes, women. And,
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And we don't want to erase Flame, because Flame is an intricate part of the puzzle that we have. It might fuck it up a little bit on the side.
Yeah.
But she's a perfect part, for that representation of a
that
person
experience
that's fluid.
Yeah.
Because there are things that in her rhetoric I do agree with when it comes down to we want equality, we want this. Now the lifestyle part, when she said about lifestyle, it was a little cringy for me.
Yeah.
Because I told her, I said, Flame, when you use words like lifestyle to heterosexual people, you make them think that what we are and who we are is a choice.
A choice, yeah.
When some of us have known who we were from 5 to 7 years old, we already know who we are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or grow into knowing who we are. So you can't use the word lifestyle and further the stigma that comes along, with identity.
Yeah.
And people out there don't understand that gender, sexuality, honey, and sexual orientation are 3 different things.
Oh, they don't. And then, so all the straight viewers and all the hetero viewers are watching the Breakfast Club and they're up in the shade room.
Yeah.
They're like, thank God someone is speaking some sense to them LGBT people, because of the verbs and the language she's using. She's arming them to just further disgrace us and make us feel more marginal.
And for me, I told her, I said, Flame, to me, I've always felt that it has been our responsibility when we get in front of the camera, when we get in front of a large audience, to make sure that we convey to whoever is watching that this is my story. This is who I am. Now, when you come in contact with others who you may deem like myself, you know, meet them with respect.
Yeah.
But these are my views and ideas. This is not the law.
Yeah.
However, you know, people are going to take it like that because it sounds like what they want to hear.
Yeah.
It sounds like, you know, well, this is what I believe. You're going to always be a man. You can
Yeah.
And I gave her an example. I said, sister, you are in the comedy arena. I'm also in the comedy arena too. And we ran into someone, a guy, an actor on television. His name was Rodney Perry, which he's apologized to me incessantly. And he felt comfortable enough to communicate with me the way he had communicated with Flame. Oh, what's up, homeboy? You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like, hey.
No.
Slow your roll, homeboy.
Yeah.
Straight like that, slow your roll. You know, it was very like, you know, chill. You feel me? Like, where did you, oh, you know, I know it. Because at first, when he walked in the room, I was doing a radio interview for a radio station in Atlanta. And he came in and he was like, you know, he looked, because I'm an attractive woman.
Very, girl.
Very attractive trans woman. So he's looking, you know, and he looked and the topic came up on trans issues and trans this and so he was like, oh, you a dude?
No.
Like right there, like, oh, so you a dude. So I was like, I'm sorry, I haven't seen many dudes that are as gorgeous as this. So if you've seen dudes this gorgeous, your sons are definitely in trouble. Oh no, I don't mean that. You know what I'm saying? You a whole man up under all that. You know, just continue.
Because that is the language she has used with him.
She was, and it was just like, and I was like, excuse me? He was like, no, I know somebody like you. His name is Flame. And I said, sir, let me explain something to you. The experience that you've had with my sister Flame, she might allow that. I don't get down like that.
Yeah.
Don't even play with me on that fuck shit because, you know, at the end of the day, you don't know me like that.
Yeah.
I didn't introduce myself to you that way. You didn't know shit before we started communicating on the subject, so you didn't know a motherfucking thing about that. So don't pop off at me like because you feel comfortable that we all be like, yeah, we homeboys and no.
No.
He's like, oh no, I'm sorry. So what you want me to call you, a woman? I said, I'm a trans woman. I want you to understand that you don't have to hit me with biology.
Yeah, no.
I'm 42 years old, nigga. You don't got to hit me with biology. Bitch, I know what goes on when I get up in the morning.
Yeah.
But
the morning.
If you want to continue to share this space with me, in my space, in my house, we gonna respect my rules. And the rules is when you run into me, she, her, and hers.
Yeah.
Miss, ma'am.
Yes.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
If you can't adhere to the rules of my house, get the fuck out. I'm not trying to get you to change your beliefs and your ideas, whatever. I'm just telling you to respect motherfucking me.
Yeah, and that's all it is. It's just respecting me.
Respect me.
And if I was to meet Flame, I would respect her by the pronouns or whatever she, you know what I'm saying? It's
if she tell me, call me what you want. But see, when I'm looking at Flame, when I'm having a discussion with Flame, and when Flame and I are in the same room, I met her as she.
As she, yeah.
I don't know him.
Yeah.
Her kids may know her as dad, and you know, and I respect that. I respect everything about Flame. I respect Flame's story. I respect everything that Flame puts in the universe for herself.
Yeah.
Because that is her identity.
Yeah.
And what we need to understand in this room and everywhere else is we have to respect everyone's identity individually.
Well, speaking of respect now, this beautiful, tall, delicious man that be up on your Instagram.
Oh, my baby.
Is that who, what's going on?
So this bitch gonna bring me her show to ask me about my husband?
Yes. Oh, no, so you guys aren't married?
No, you slightly.
Oh, I didn't know.
Get out my business, girl. Get out my business.
I'm like,
No,
oh.
that's my baby. We have a business arrangement together. We do my cooking show together.
Right.
Whatever. We love each other. We're very, very close, very, very, very close friends. You know,
Gotcha.
we know lots of each other's secrets, honey.
Right.
You know, he knows I rub on his balls, honey, when I'm on there cooking and all this stuff. But I know what he likes. He likes what he likes. He identifies as bisexual.
Gotcha.
You know, I think he should be saying he's more fluid. David, if you're watching, you're fluid. Liquid nail, honey.
Because I always see the clips. I'm like, are they a couple? Are they not? Because y'all keep it very ambiguous.
Well, he loves
like,
me, and we love each other. You know, he do what he do. He's, you know, he has this thing where he likes to move around. He calls this thing his fave five.
Okay, explain. And I'm gonna do something real ratchet. Don't judge me, okay?
What he was saying. Oh shit! You're supposed to guide me one of them. But what he says is that, you know, because in his idea of dating, and I always sit down and I look at him crazy, but I respect him. Mm-hmm. It's key that we leave here today knowing to respect everybody's perspective of whatever it is. If that's their thing, respect it.
Yeah.
So he says
Except Chick-fil-A. Fuck them.
What Chick-fil-A done did?
Girl.
I don't know what they done did, but they said they stopped doing that.
And then 2 days later, they were like, JK, we're gonna support everyone, which means you know, which I know.
Well, they're gonna have a grease fire one day. Don't worry about it. All my queer voodoo witches, they've been working on that. They've been casting spells on them, honey, since they got the tea, girl. They're coming down, girl, eventually. You see what's going on over there at Popeyes. They over there fighting over that nasty-ass chicken.
I know, it's not even good.
Somebody done cast a spell on them bitches. They fucking up.
It's not even good, girl, that chicken sandwich. I was like, because I heard you throw down. I was like, I can go to Maddie's house and get me a good old meal.
Good old meal, because David and I are cooking. But David, he has this thing about dating, which I don't really get into the whole dating thing, because if you ask me anything about that shit, I'm like, girl, honey, men are expendable, just like...
So you're not...
Who said yes?
So you're not the marrying type?
I believe in, and I'm not a hopeless romantic. I like good dick, good, hard, rough, you know...
Choke you up a little bit?
Missionary, and get the fuck out, honey.
Really? Only missionary? You don't explore?
No, you can't be hitting me from the back because you'll never stop. You see all this? You didn't see all this big old ass? Are you kidding me? You put an ass like that in a man's face, he ain't never gonna quit. You ain't got no power.
Same.
Oh, you know that's that mating call. Yeah.
Well, I want to play a little.
Before we do the game, I gotta finish, right?
Yeah,
I want to finish this.
Because
David is watching. He's probably somewhere. He's probably tearing my phone up
right now.
He says he calls it Fave 5. You know, T-Mobile used to have this thing where you got your
Oh my God, the Fave 5. Yes.
That's what it is. He says he likes to communicate with people. They get in this space. He might like one. He may have sex with this one. He might like this one's mine. And I said, David, you're doing too much. It's too much. Like
polyamorous.
It's like speed polyurethane. What is it?
Polyamorous. He's on polyamorous, like someone who believes in multiple partners and boyfriends and girlfriends.
I don't think he believes in multiple partners. I think he
just likes to have his pick of the litter.
Bitch.
Yeah.
But don't hit him up when I'm around because I'll fuck you up.
I got you. See, that's what I wanted to know. So when I come to the house, I know to keep my hands on the table. On the table.
And not under them.
And not under the table. Gotcha. I will do so.
Because, honey, you may put your hand in his space and you may feel my hand saying, not today. What game we got to play?
Okay, so we're calling it Acting Up. Okay, so it is a classic play on the traditional game of charades. You're gonna pull something out the box.
Oh, here we go.
Girl, you gotta
stick my hand in the box and pulling it out, girl. I just told you I don't do that no more. All right.
And you gotta act out what it is. Now let me tell you. So have you ever played charades before?
In the bedroom.
In the bedroom. Okay. Ooh.
It's like
I should try that.
You should.
That sounds good.
Listen, I've explored every aspect of sexuality.
Yeah, charades. It sounds a little complicated though.
Wow.
Like maybe a helicopter. You're like, ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, got it. Okay. So you're gonna stick your hand in the thing. So you know if it's like a movie, you do this.
Yeah.
If it's like a song.
Yeah, it's like a movie, you do this, you know.
If it's a song, you hold it up.
You know.
Sounds like you like. So I'll go first, okay? Here we go. I'm gonna.
So basically she's calling me. She said I'm not a lady because she went first.
No. Okay. Oh God, this is
So
okay.
I have to act it out of you.
I'm acting it out. You're guessing what it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, 2 words.
Maddie, come on now. She like.
Oh, I'm like, wait a minute now, too. I'm like, she telling me peace before she attacked me. Like, what is it? Like, I'm coming peace, you know? Dragging a bitch. Dragging a bitch. Drag a bitch.
Okay, your turn.
Oh, it's drag?
Drag race. Drag
Oh,
race.
drag race.
Drag race. They got. Okay, your turn.
Oh, girl.
BigDickBitch.com. Is that it? Is that it? I thought of this. I was like,
Oh my God, that was iconic, honey.
yo, girl, bitch. You know how many friends I sent that vibe to, girl.
Oh my God.
Okay, here we go. We do another one.
Oh God.
Oh.
22 inches.
Yes! Yes.
Okay. Y'all fucking be up till the nails is down.
Okay, your turn. Go ahead.
Shut your goddamn mouth out there. Let me see. Oh God, I can't.
Oh. Scooping? Sniffing cocaine. Inhale. How many words?
3.
I lost. Girl, I don't even.
Girl, soak it up.
Oh! No, that's when you go like this. You go like.
Oh! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm used to shit being on the floor. I'm sorry.
Oh, I got. Oh, this is good.
Oh, yes. Money.
Make it rain.
Oh, shit. Well, it was still money.
Yeah, money.
Money.
Okay, 2 more. You do one.
Oh, my God. Bitch, I wasn't built for this.
Girl, I don't
Okay.
know. Hot as hell.
Okay.
Rolling a blunt.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. Or letters or whatever.
Oh, sucking a dick. Eating an ice cream. Oh, licking a lollipop. Deep throating a lollipop.
Saturday.
Oh, eating is it ice cream?
Yes.
Okay, licking an ice cream cone.
Bitch, eating an ice cream cone.
I said that.
So when you go to McDonald's, you don't just hold the paper around and just hold the paper and peel the paper down and so you don't eat the paper.
Paper at McDonald's?
On the ice cream cone.
Oh, right, because they okay, I'm doing that.
See, this what happens when y'all bougie bitches get a little money. Y'all don't go to McDonald's.
Okay. Oh, okay.
2 words. Okay, 2 words. The shade.
Yeah.
The shade. Throwing shade.
Yes. That was
good.
Right, that was good, right?
Good, bitch.
Should we do 2 more?
You're good, bitch. We done fucked the bedroom up. You take that motherfucking hairpiece off. You never know what Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3 words.
Okay. What's this song? Single Ladies?
It got something to do with her.
Also Beyonce.
That's right.
Oh, my song, Bitch I'm Beyonce on
Bitch, I'm
iTunes.
Beyonce.
Bitch I'm Beyonce. Bitch I'm Beyonce. You got it.
Bitch, I'm Beyonce. That's
Bitch I'm
it.
Beyonce. Got it. Okay. All right.
You like this bullshit, though.
I do.
Terrible.
Okay, this is the last one for real.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
3 words.
What is it? Riding the subway. She's from Atlanta. Do you ever ride the MARTA?
I feel city shamed right now. I feel attacked. Everything ain't about riding no goddamn train, bro.
Y'all, please make some noise for T.S. Madison, y'all. The Queen. Follow T.S. Madison on social media to keep up with her live shows. Queen Supreme Court.
Pissy Miles, I am reporting. Hell, this bitch go fucking up everything. Pissy Miles, fucking up everything.
There's
been some collusion.
What happened?
Oh my goodness, y'all. It's Pissy Miles. Get over here, man. Hello.
Oh my goodness.
We have a live in studio tip of the week. Wait, we're gonna put your chair down. I'm gonna put a chair down for her real quick.
You're gonna let me sit?
Please.
Kinda.
With your legs wide open. Come with your legs wide
My
open,
goodness,
please.
thank you.
Yes.
Wide open,
Yes.
legs
Y'all make
wide
some of Pissy
open.
Miles, y'all.
Hi, kid.
Girl, you have been making a lot of news lately. You were, so if you don't know, she was.
Oh, I know. Bitch, you came there and fucked the church money up,
Yes,
bitch. You motherfuckers was not ready for you to come in there with all this.
Right? Okay,
They thought I was leaving at first.
Really?
I think. They're like, which senator's chambers are you coming to? And I was like, I'm a reporter, bitch.
Okay, so like, were you expecting it to be so crazy? Like, you were like, I'm gonna go report for the impeachment, and then.
I wasn't. I'm basically an idiot. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to work. I'm going to report. And then I rolled my fat ass out of that Uber, and there were 20 cameras on the stairs of the Longworth building, and they all went.
I mean, they were probably shook.
Yeah.
Girl, I was like,
She was like, this is my moment right now.
Hello?
This is my moment. And you went and fucked the church money up. Do you hear me?
I
The offering
tried.
plate was overflowing.
And how lucky they brought it all back for
Oh,
me.
here. So now, did you learn anything that we should know at the impeachment hearings? Anything?
Yeah, Mitch McConnell is still a dickhead.
Yeah.
But did you see any good dick prints there, bitch? Do anybody?
No, it was mostly Republicans.
Well, they do tend to spend a good silent money.
Oh, I've heard, darling. I've heard. I've seen Lady Bunny's ledger.
Okay, so now, what I want to know is, how many hours were you in fucking drag for that bullshit?
Far too many. I'm gonna tell you something I haven't told anybody.
Okay.
This is the exact
This is an exchange rate exclusive.
exclusive.
Yeah.
Pin it up. This is the exact same outfit I wore the day I went to Washington. Hasn't been washed before or since. I was like, for 24 hours, Donald Trump wasn't the dirtiest thing in Washington, D.C. And I was wearing these shoes, and by the end of the day, I went home with my husband, David Ione, who's an amazing photographer. And I got home, and I was like, David, I can't feel 2 of the toes on my left foot, and I did not get feeling back for three days.
I mean, standing with them heels. Also, you wore the shortest, skimpiest dress. You were up in DC. Yeah, you were up in DC showing some pussy, girl.
Oh, girl, I wasn't the only one. I'll tell you.
And then you also did the debates last night.
I did. I was at
And
the
how was
Democratic
that?
debate
You were
in
talking
Atlanta.
to you talked to because she was a little. We've heard that she may be transphobic. We don't know.
Who? Which one?
Rosario Dawson.
I'll
Yes.
fuck her up. Where she at?
Girl, and you know what? I was the idiot who did not know this story, and I'm walking up to her because yesterday was Trans Day of Remembrance, which
Yeah.
is a really, really important
Yes.
day. And so my objective was to make sure that all of these people were acknowledging it and saying something about it. And I saw her standing there, and I was like, nobody's talking to her, so I was like, okay. I walk my fat ass over, and I'm like, today is Trans Day of Remembrance. What are your feelings about the future for trans people in
And
this
she
country?
said, Croatoan!
But what the craziest thing is, she gave this eloquent speech about how important it is to protect trans women and trans men, and especially trans women of color. And I thought it was beautiful. And I walked away and I posted the video later, and 16 people were like, girl. And I was like, Oh my God, I had no idea. And so now I have to pull both of my feet out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I didn't even think I was that
It's not your
flexible.
fault, girl. I mean, I didn't know she had.
I did.
You
Well, I
did?
did. I heard she's Hispanic, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I saw some stuff online.
Uh-huh.
And I was like,
Yeah.
But this is 2020, girl.
I know. It's
Yeah,
time to get
anything
with
you
it.
say. Cory Booker's he's on a very eloquent.
He was very eloquent.
Eloquent.
You like the G and everything.
The G.
Eloquent.
I kept trying to get him to say something shady. At one point, I looked at him and I was like, Senator Booker, I have a very important question for you. What shade of lipstick do you think the president should wear with his orange jumper? And he was like, ha 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 ha. And he was like, no, we are not doing this. He was like, next question, thank you.
Can I be honest, ladies?
Yes, please.
With all of this stuff that's going on now, this is only going to further this man's place.
No.
And I hate to say this here,
I don't think so.
but we didn't believe it was going to fucking happen back in 16.
You're right, but I mean, what's the name?
And I predicted this. If anybody follows me on my social media, they know I had on this damn turban, and I had some shades on and a candle, and I said, the spirit is telling me that you motherfuckers is fucked. And I watched that night. The night when it was coming through, and when they got Florida, I said, "All you bitches is done.
Really?
You girls better rack up on the Raymond, honey, and get you some flotation devices, bitch, because you're done."
Well, I mean, what's his name? Sondland just did that test when he said, "Bitch, the quid pro quo did happen." He was like, "I ain't going to jail. Fuck that motherfucker."
Listen, none of them are going to jail. They're not going to jail, and all of this stuff that's going on is just a big hoopla because they're going to dismiss that shit and he going to be right. Because they're still talking about who's going to be strong enough to run against Trump 2020. They still saying that.
Well, the one thing I will say is I think you're absolutely right. I don't think that the president will end up in jail, but I do hope that this just continues to tarnish his reputation.
Well, his
I just
reputation
hope
was
that-
already fucked up since
I
when he
know.
was coming
This is true.
in. They already
I
knew
know.
that. He was grabbing them by the pussy before we even knew that.
I know.
And then he admitted it, through a wire, grabbing them by the pussy.
I know.
They knew what they were doing. The reason why people like that elevate is because there is some piece of a person like that, not in all of us, but in a lot of us.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they pander to something that may not affect, like a person would say, oh, well, I don't have any trans friends or whatever, so you don't really bother me. I like his stance on the environment. I like his stance on.
But him, you don't like his stance on anything. It's like, what is the redeeming quality? What is the thing that these people?
He appeals to their fear.
Yes,
I think that's what
that's
it is.
exactly what it is. And he gives the promise that I'm going to bulldoze everything that you're afraid of. I'm going to bulldoze it.
Yeah.
When they're out there voting for somebody like that, they're not realizing that, bitch, he may bulldoze that, but bitch, you right around the corner, he coming right for your
You
ass
next.
too.
Yeah.
You next. And I think that's what a lot of us. This is why I said early in the program, respecting people's individuality, bitch. You ain't here by yourself.
Yeah.
But respect a person in their space.
Yeah.
You are allowed to be here. You're allowed to be here. I'm allowed to be here.
And your titties are definitely allowed to be.
Oh, they are.
Okay?
They got here Pilates.
They are demanding respect, girl.
They're here for
No, y'all,
everybody.
please make some noise for T.S. Madison and 50 Miles. Follow T.S. Madison on social media to keep up with her live shows, Queen Supreme Court, and all the many things she's got going on. That's all, y'all. Tune in next time, and remember to always keep your currency in check. Beep!